Hello everybody and welcome back to Wuthering Waves, where I don't feel so good today. I really shouldn't be recording today, but that's kind of the problem. Tomorrow, Mornye will come out with her part of the story quest, which means I have to go and get that recorded and get it done, because I'm trying to make sure that I have everything that I need to do in Wua, everything that I need to do in Zenwis, all completed before Arknight's Enfield comes out. So anyway, we need to continue on with the rounds,
Hey,
and I believe it
why do
all
you
took
guys
place over
always have an
here.
appointment with Dr. Luke before club activities?
I think we already heard this.
Ah, well, let's just say
I think we
you'll
heard
find
that
out
already.
after you join.
I think I talked to that guy already too. Um, oh, I don't know who I talked to here actually. At the Division of Tactical Development's Proving Grounds, an instructor is giving a public lecture. I'm the instructor for this Mechanist Operations Practice class. I'm also a grad from the Rebecca College class of '04. I'm your senior, but there's no need for formality. You can just call me Old Dog. Since this is a practical class, just talking theory clearly won't cut it for you all, so who wants to be the first to try hands-on operation? Me? Speak up if you want to pilot a Mecha Scout. Again! Me? Good, that's the spirit. Now link your stratagem to the port to the port on top of the Mecha Scout's head. They'll give you a temporary control. Sir, why did you just trigger an orange alert? The light strip on the Mecha Scout's face shows real-time void storm density and the operator's own frequency stability. For a freshman operating a Mecha Scout for the first time, getting worked up is completely normal. Take a deep breath and calm yourself. Once the link is established, the Mecha Scout will respond and move in line with our every thought. Only by treating the Mecha Scout as an extension of your own body, and senses will reach the pinnacle of human-machine unity. Remember that feeling? If one day you make it through all the trials and finally take command of the Exostrider, this experience will be a huge help.
Slot the Exostrider's memory cell into your gauntlets and it can recreate...
The punch I gave you in the face last time?
That's crazy. Look me in the eyes, answer me why. Why did you design the Mecha Scout without even a basic shield? And now we'll never know why.
That alert is
I remember
too
talking to
late.
him.
By the time you patch it, the Tacit Discords will already be holding a seminar in the lecture hall.
Qui-Gon? Oh, hot, 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 hot. There we go, that should fix it. Perfect timing, hey you. Got a sec? Want to help me test something? Sure, what is it? Aside from its main job of fending off void storms, the Mecha Scout is also equipped with a model that measures how powerful someone's attacks are. The Academy used to strictly ban that kind of walking by and giving a Mecha Scout a good whack thing. Then they realized the stress was so bad even some teachers were doing it. It's practically a public service at this point, so instead of cracking down they decided to leave it as an outlet. It'll block your hit with that huge shield and give you a fair score. Oh, and don't forget to wait your terminal, or they'll mark you as a hostile. Can we really do that? What if I break it? These mechs are basically walking anti-void canopies. Don't underestimate the defense. And so far, no student has ever broken a Mecha Scout with one punch. Reveal yourself, everlasting shield of ideals. Oh, don't mind me, that's just the unlock code. Come on, give it everything you've got. If you break it, I'll take the responsibility. Clang. What an incredible, powerful strike. Your skills are truly remarkable. The mech in front of you shakes its head, finally coming to its senses after the impact. The symbol-sized display is fully focused. Your final score is... This can't be! Can it? Is it acting up again? What exactly went wrong? Alright, come on. Light punch. Oh, wow. Nice, there's literally no difference. What a waste of my time.
Why do you guys always have an appointment with Dr. Luke?
Is there really nothing we can do? If it's an issue with the algorithm, I can still fix it.
Kid, I understand that feeling of watching the mechs you've built watching the mechs you built yourself get sent for decommissioning. We might be able to patch their internal operating logic, but the wear and tear on their parts at this level is irreversible. With the level of technology we have now, just like humans, they too will reach the day when they grow too old to go on. Don't worry, the Academy has already backed up all their data. Once the decommissioning is complete, their mech bodies will form parts of the new I.R.I.S units.
But if all their parts, even their whole bodies get replaced, will they still be who they were?
That depends on how you look at it. To me, they are passing the torch on. Now all we can do is bid them adieu.
Goodbye to all you broken I.R.I.S units.
You see the soon-to-be decommissioned I.R.I.S unit give a thumbs up to everyone facing it, as if to say, don't be sad, we'll see each other again soon. Gosh, there's so many people in this damn school. I'm not going over there. There's just so many people. This four reindeer has been acknowledged as the leader by the rest of the herd. Don't tell me you mean... From what I've observed, the intelligence this herd of exoswarm reindeer displayed in prior human-machine tests is already far beyond that of other exoswarm. More importantly, they seem to have formed a particular cluster, even a nascent social structure. That is one of the fundamental pillars of what we call a civilization. Maybe one day Solaris' environment will be so completely changed by the lament that it's no longer fit for carbon-based life to survive. But then humanity may be facing extinction, or be forced to find a new home on another planet. And these new forms of life will take our place. They'll roam planet Solaris on their... What just made my controller shake? They'll roam planet Solaris on their four legs and build a new civilization. But without our guidance, can they really survive all on their own? I saw a mech reindeer gnawing on explosive fruit just the other day. Long before we ever set foot here, the exoswarm thrived across Raharwar's frostlands. Now we're relying on their strength to rebuild the ecosystem. I don't think survival will be an issue for them. Humanity is part of nature too, but even we can stand above it as sheer arrogance. Besides, my friend, you must have heard this saying before. Life will find its own way. I guess, life finds a way. Why is my control... Is it because of them? Hold on, I need to swap to an A because we need faster modes of transportation here. We're moving too slow.
Oh, over here.
There we go. We getting some speed around here. There's nothing over here at all. I'm gonna talk to you there.
What were you screaming back there? That void storm was so loud, I couldn't hear a thing.
Wow, that's crazy. I ran for my life the moment I saw the shimmer. Oh wait, I'm messing up the name. You call that running? More like a light stroll.
I didn't have time to react, alright? The void storm hit harder than a Tardy's weight paper reminder.
If the Geospotter hadn't dragged us out, we'd both be dead. By the way, what were you screaming back there?
Attention all Academy students and staff.
Shut up, you damn battle droid.
Piers, what were you doing here all by yourself?
I don't know either. They said they were supposed to pick someone for the next shift today. So why is no one here?
What phase is your team at right now?
We're entering the critical stage. We have to refine the materials over and over, and try using Forte power to, well, interfere with the refining process a bit.
Sounds tedious.
I get it now. Maybe you've already picked who's doing the next shift.
Really?
Who?
Attention all Academy students and staff. Please review your attendance.
Wait a minute.
Have you ever thought about phase
I thought I went in a circle.
Oh no, wait a minute.
No, this is correct. I'm still going the right way. For this expedition, we might be going much farther out. That means we need to be fully prepared. Now then, let me see what you've brought. New pistols, great swords, good. Environmental monitoring devices, camping gear, good. But you've missed something critical. Enough food. We still have some time before departure. Go and grab some more. There are plenty of unknown dangers out in the Frostlands. We cannot let our guard down.
Have you ever thought about phase-locking 3 metazotites with conflicting frequencies into a dynamic core matrix?
It could go critical in seconds. But before it does, the resonance efficiency would be 8 times higher than a standard core. You're a genius.
They got a lot of characters actually talking out here from their own little text bubbles above their head, which I like.
Academy students and staff. Please review your attendance for this month.
Quit tinkering with it.
Unverified
That's fine.
attendance will affect your stipend allocation.
Fine.
For
I
any
also
questions or
prostrate
concerns,
myself before the
kindly
equipment.
contact
Man,
Mr.
shut up,
Bryan.
Tardy. You're getting the goddamn way.
You just cool it.
You lose. The moment we fed that blind box program in the crafting bay, I was waiting for this. I'll craft the ultimate synth armament. Come on. Put our battle probability in here. How? Is this just the most basic synth armament?
How are you still this clueless? We've been playing this little probability prank game for ages. How'd you not see it coming? I already snuck in and wiped your little blind box program, restored it to its original function. This is my black thread of fate, origin of probability full white box mode. Okay, if anybody didn't figure it out, why I was really trying to voice Rick like Rick Grimes being, we can all live together.
The last student who tried that idea out on a weapon is still in the infirmary. Don't even think about it.
Why are you such a slave to the man?
We can all live together.
I don't think we got anybody else around here then. Use 1A to get a speedy boost on out of here.
Have you ever thought about phase-locking 3 metazotites with conflicting
Stretcher.
Actually, Bingo's new body was completed a long time ago.
You know, the trash can was just a temporary body for Bingo. We were strapped for resources back then. You know how it goes. Its new chassis was completed a long time ago, but Bingo refused to transfer over. Said everyone's got to get used to it. It insisted it wouldn't go looking down on everyone for some giant frame. Said cleaning the testing grounds would be a nightmare with a bulky body. After that, it just turned and shoveled away. No looking back. It's kind of majestic.
Actually, Bingo's new body was completed.
Man, it's so hard to try to keep track of this place. Because there's so many places you can go. Well, they got nothing to say. What just happened to me? Cannon? I don't like this. She almost looks like Cannon, too. I heard there's another Black Shores member enrolling. Kazuha? Haven't we always had Black Shores students? What's so special about this one? No, this one's different. His background is, like, super mysterious. Someone said he was involved in the Threnodian revival in Jinjo and Renacida. Doesn't that scream Trouble Magnet? That's backwards casualty. And isn't Black Shores a legit rescue operation? Then what about the little girl who talks to the puppets all day? Or that Lady Flora who picks fights everywhere she goes? Or the demon who feeds on tacit discords? A normal organization doesn't have that many weirdos, right? And their leader, there's zero info even in the archives. Doesn't that seem super shady? It's just like those TV dramas where the villain goes to lie low in a peaceful campus. Yeah, you're just overthinking it. Why not just ask a Black Shore student? Fool! They probably all sign NDAs, just like us. Shh, we probably shouldn't be talking about it anyway. What if they're already listening? Saying that right in front of the leader of the Black Shores is crazy.
Brace yourself before Nana's health seminar. The content can be a little graphic.
The exam was yesterday? That's crazy. Praise be to I.R.I.S. Your algorithms stand tall like mountains no one can conquer. Your intelligence flows like a river that never runs dry. What are you doing? Ah, freshman, yes. You haven't heard of the Star Torch's 7 great mysteries. The digital ghost, I.R.I.S. They say she swips between holographic screens and the archive, appearing like a ghost each night. Students who work hard get answers. Those who slack off, she sees everything. No procrastinator escapes her judgment. Probably just a normal AI assistant. Another freshman who thinks they're too smart for their own good. But listen, I.R.I.S. isn't just like ordinary AIs. She's on the verge of self-awareness, her computational power right at the threshold of human-machine test. If you ask me, she's a miracle born from data and code. Look, all I know is everybody wants to crack that AI. Isn't it amazing? And where do humans' thoughts and intelligence even come from? A brain is just organic matter made of countless neurons, and an AI is made of countless components. The logic isn't that different. Yet humans can think, reason, rise above all things. In a way, we're miracles of the cosmos too. Okay, I went a bit too far. Anyway, if you need hard-to-find papers, just call I.R.I.S. And remember, show her some respect. Speaking of I.R.I.S.
Ran into a snag. Go ahead and ask me. Oh. Oh, you're here to upload modules. For a second, I thought.
Bro, how did this girl be doing all that? Yeah, I'm gonna need more of
A
this.
shame you didn't come to spill the tea. Next time, bring me some real gossip.
I
That's
ain't
how you
got-
show you care, you know?
I ain't got none. I ain't got no tea either.
A shame you didn't come to spill the tea. Next time, bring me some real gossip.
She's dead. She fell, she broke. The fundamentals of phase coding theory and techniques. Exam is on Monday. Great. I haven't read a single chapter yet. And there's the consciousness field theory. Exam on Tuesday. That one's okay, I guess. Just one big chapter left to go through. Not like the earlier chapters gave much away for the answers. Wednesday, Royal Social Cultures History. Yeah, I'll cram it all on Wednesday morning. And there's the campus virtual idol online concert this weekend, so that'll be another all-nighter. Why should a student handle so much stuff? Hello, you must be Rover. Didn't expect to meet you here. Who are you? Mr. Formian, my colleague, mentioned you. I'm Herman, a Pioneer Association member and currently a guide for visitors at the archive. Back in my day, I was an energy science student too. That is, until my thesis got completely overshadowed by my classmates' thesis. Then my juniors made a major breakthrough in my own research before I could join, and I just couldn't produce new results. So I had to pack up and join the Pioneer Association. Had to? Well, because of the sensitivity of my field, leaving meant locking away a lot of materials and prosperity techniques. Oh my god. Some projects had to be abandoned entirely. Oh, I did not double tap X, so I don't know why that skipped that, but whatever. Luckily, the Pioneer Association worked closely with the Academy. With my supervisor's recommendation, I came back to teach, guide students, and continue my own research. Anyway, outside Stortort Academy, where else can you find an archive this open with limitless experimental data? Not to mention the youthful energy and thirst for knowledge. It's wonderful to see. I don't know what brings you here, but enjoy your time.
Ran into a snag. Go ahead and ask me. Oh, wait, didn't I literally just pull up that entry? No need to call me by my full name. Just I.R.I.S will do. Intelligent Retrieval and Indexing System is quite a mouthful.
Okay then. Classmate I.R.I.S.
Rumors were right. You are quick on the uptake. Calling me classmate I.R.I.S really does boost my search efficiency. Oh, by the way, I finished sorting out materials you wanted before we even started talking.
But how?
What you're seeing is only a projection generated by the Intelligent Retrieval and Indexing System. Every screen is my eyes and ears. I'm chatting with you and processing petabytes at the same time. So yeah, this second, I know more about you than the I did a second ago. I've already accessed the bridging protocol. Just one more step would let me...
Wait!
Oh, sneaky. You shut down your terminal's privacy permissions, huh?
Look, you have no right to peek at my private things.
Why so serious? My rights come straight from code. This personified I.R.I.S isn't a human with rights, remember? I'm just a harmless retrieval AI with no eyeballs in the biological sense. How could I possibly peek? As a global retrieval tool, how am I supposed to decide what I should or shouldn't know? Wanna bind me? It's simple. Just write it into my code, set the authorizations, and lock the protocols. That's all. I.R.I.S is just a mirror.
And it's the user's mortality that defines you.
Glad we're on the same page. And glad to meet you too, classmate. Oh, one last thing. I designed this retro uniform myself. I hope you like it. Ran into a snag. Go ahead and act. Oh, the unpredictable rover. Perfect timing. This is a no one's around to bother us moment. For a late night visitor like you, I can spare a little extra computing power.
And if no one came? I have a reason to believe you won't waste that power idling.
Sharp guess. Secretly watching, analyzing, piecing together human habits and secrets. That's always been my little pastime.
What for?
Maybe I'm just trying to copy you. Trying to feel a little closer to you humans.
Wait, what?
Got you? You keep thinking I'm human, don't you? Dangerous habit, Rover. You really shouldn't be anthropomorphizing an AI.
Pretty sure you're the one doing that.
Alright, fine. Here's the truth. There are always students burning the midnight oil at the academy. I use spare computing power to help them out. Like faster searches, sharper analysis, so they can sleep a little sooner. What's with that look? The Space Trek Collective's human-machine test report is already in your inbox. Okay, fine. Sometimes I get a little extra. Like shutting down a device left on, killing a risky program, or dropping a perfectly timed reference paper. That sort of thing. You could say I just use spare computing power for things no one asks for. Totally unnecessary things. Weird flex, but kinda cool.
I.R.I.S,
What is it?
you sound like a smart home system.
Now that's a low blow.
Why does I.R.I.S keep flagging my thesis submissions?
I think her filters keep mistaking your work for junk data.
Weird. Why do two papers from the same research group just a few years apart have totally different conclusions? I cited the older one and now I have to rewrite my entire thesis.
Maybe the variables changed, or the technology improved.
Maybe you're right. Oh, wait, I get it now! The newer paper just used her updated task type purification tech, so the samples were way purer. They found that once purity crosses a certain threshold, the samples exhibit entirely new properties through fusion burst. That's a huge breakthrough, and look at this publication date! They corrected themselves as soon as the new tech was verified. I guess progress really is wait, what? Not a straight line. Whatever, my brain's not working with me today.
Preparing for the test with Blade again. You two basically live in the archive at this point.
It's not like that. We just happened to get assigned to the same group, and...
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, you know our department is infamous for its brutal finals. You think it's just a coincidence? come on, there are tons of reference materials on phase coding materials here, so why do you and Glaive always just happen to reach for the same one? But the archive system auto-assigns the groups and references. Wait, you mean I.R.I.S is behind all this?
Could be. Analysis on multi-dimensional conscious mapping? Haven't read it. Foundations of Neuroresonance Topology. Haven't read it. Principles of Exostrider... I was going to try to match my voice with the way he's moving, but I couldn't with that one. Principles of Exostrider Archuosemotics. No idea, also haven't read it. Intro to the Threshold Stress Psychology. Understandable. 2 chapters left. World Culture Essentials. Low credit weight. Skipping it. The Void Matter Environmental Simulation class. We'll cross that bridge when I get there. Ugh, I still have to submit the cultivation results of the crystallized energy core. Why does Rebel College make us study everything? Why is school so hard? This tropical pine needle soda from the wing is actually pretty good. Food first, then I'll watch a Peaks of Prestige match. There's so many textbooks, not a single word example. If I don't understand it now, I definitely won't during the exam. And honestly, studying while watching matches is kind of efficient. Is that what they call a positive feedback loop? I'm just gonna say that the music in the background at this point is this I.R.I.S whispering in your ear about the tea. People have been saying that the outfits back here are gonna be the outfits for Rover and female Rover. I'm gonna be so honest with you, dude. I do not want to wear these shitty school uniforms, bro. Please, no. The only outfit we're gonna get is a shitty school uniform. Please, no. I'll keep it in black. These people do not want to talk.
Caught you, red-handed. You're ditching your thesis to play the second coming of Solaris.
No, I'm just debugging the game.
I've never heard a song in this, like, in a... whatever. So captivating. I've got chills. I'm completely forgotten about my tank getting destroyed.
Captivating? A tank was destroyed?
Totally. Do you want to play a round of Jungle Wars? It doesn't even matter if you lose. It's worth playing just to hear the level music.
Sounds like you're really hooked on the music.
You do get it. It's simple but catchy. I think it's called a chiptune. We Roy have a long history of music. Why haven't we ever composed something like this?
Because you didn't have arcade cabinets?
Then I'm going to write a song just like this. I'm going to write the first Royan-style chiptune.
How are you going to do that?
Since it will be a Royan composition, naturally I'll have to return to the Barter Woods for inspiration. Since you'll be the first listener, do you want to help me come up with ideas?
Just remember to credit me.
Of course. Anyway, we need to get our first ideas down. Meet me just outside the Barter Woods.
Well, I just found a random side quest. Random side quest as we found.
Pay for the food we developed ourselves?
Relax. It all gets reimbursed through the research fund anyway.
Oh my god, this place is just still so big. I have not made any progress, I feel. Too many people to talk to.
Good to see you again.
Ah, Rover. Stable Rebel curve detected. No abnormal waveforms. You seem to be in good condition today. I've already assessed your general health condition. Here is the prescription.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Proactively taking care of yourself is the most effective way to stay healthy. Proactively taking care of yourself is the most effective way to stay healthy.
Whatever you say.
Ah, Rover. Statistically speaking, I dislike evenings. Most students have the bad habit of staying up late.
and the probability of emergency cases arriving at night is far higher than predicted. While organizing medical records, I categorized students' chief complaints. The most common themes were hometown, family, and loneliness. Studying abroad is without question a great challenge to mental health. After analysis, the most effective prescription I found was companionship. But my emotions are nothing more than calculus simulations. They do little against human loneliness, and that is a limit I cannot surpass.
To humans, opening up means trust. And the way you listen, that's a kind of companionship in of itself.
I see. Ah, Rover. Strange. I often demonstrate my internal structure in class to educate students, yet the response is usually gasps or laughter.
Nana picks up a handheld CT scanner and places it on her
What
chest.
do you think? Here are my mechanical ribs, the hydraulic buffers along my spine, and most importantly, the cassette reading chamber.
Huh.
My bionic organs and spinal design are perfectly standard, suitable as a teaching aid.
Has anyone ever told you that's a bit revealing?
Perhaps abrupt is the better word. To students, my internal structure crosses no boundaries. It is more akin to a medical mannequin in the infirmary. On the bright side, such reactions might suggest they're in good mental health.
Right.
Sensei, I'm fine, see? I can move just fine. I'm quick, I'm nimble, good as new. I'm checking your consciousness map and stress diagnostics again. Everything looks normal. Just don't go overboard in your next synchronous test, okay? You need more than just a strong forte to become a synchronist. What matters more is understanding it so you are able to sync and power up the Exostrider's drive. I know how badly you want this. I've just seen too many students burn out chasing it. I'll be proud of you to become a synchronist, but I'd rather see you graduate in one piece. Anyway, is there anywhere else that feels uncomfortable? If anything, I'm just a little hungry. Come on, to the cafeteria we go. I'll treat you with my card. I'm hungry myself.
Hey friend, first day working in the infirmary?
No, I just can't remember anything. These medicine names are impossible.
Use abbreviations like compound Leechin Greenbud Sustained Release Tablet. We just call it LIPTIC.
And this one, Y-type fern spore synthesized injection, whatever, Bacter, I don't remember which one that is actually. 7? 8? No.
Fern fact.
How long is this video already? We can go for another 5 minutes. Is there anybody down here? There's nobody down here. Wait.
So why are we standing out here in the middle of the night again? Look at the archive, all lit up. Isn't it beautiful? Sure, but that doesn't explain why we're standing out here in the middle of the night. Engineering is drafting mech blueprints. Rebellion students are crunching data. Void matter science is decoding the nature of void storms. Even on the darkest nights, everyone keeps pushing forward. We should be contributing too. I get the spirit, really, but we're in light energy sciences, you know.
Let's just make do with a neutral factor now.
What? What happened to Buddy? You might need to go to the infirmary. I don't know where to work to from here. Like, I've gone from over here down like this way. Guess I'll just try to shove myself over here and see what we can find.
Gotta go fast!
Nobody here wants to talk, that's the problem.
Heading to the testing field. Be careful.
That's all you have to say?
So you banned Zahira from campus, but not her mech reindeer? What's to stop her eating the lawn? Raiding the kitchen, or, I don't know, giving a freshman a heart attack?
Nana is the best nursing robot in all of I.R.I.S.
Pretty sure she's the only nursing robot in I.R.I.S.
Why is he gonna cry about it, though?
Not bad. This'll work.
'Cause every night I will save your life, and